I don't know about you, but I'm ready for an outdoor adventure of epic proportions. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. I start my day under a bridge where the lights from a nearby dock paint the surface of the water in vibrant orange and gold stripes. Every morning, just before sunrise, a great blue heron heads down to the surf. I think this bird enjoys long walks on the beach, majestic, tranquil sunrises, and fresh fish. The local dominant osprey is also here just before sunrise. Ah, a splash of color right before that golden moment of light. The skies sure look beautiful this morning. And as the sun finally peeks through a thin veil of clouds, our dominant bird quietly appears clutching not one massive fish, but two. This could very well be why she is the dominant bird in the area. Her hunting skill is unmatched. But I know from past experience that once she enters the sky with a writhing, wiggling, winning catch, other osprey will come into the area in search of a much-needed breakfast. And as she escorts her miraculous double catch off to some faraway perch, I scan the skies for signs of the other ospreys that have recently moved into the area. Migrants from the northern part of the United States are here, and they are very, very hungry. Ah, here comes one now, and this bird means business. Its highly calculated trajectory sends it crashing into the water so fast that it's difficult to comprehend. But when filmed in 8x slow motion like this, it's much easier to understand. The bird emerges victorious, a massive Atlantic manhaden clutched tightly in its talons. Another one comes falling out of the sky, but backs off at the last second. And another one lines up its target, but it too backs off at the last second. Our third bird, though, it struggles at the waterline, its talons just barely grasping its catch. It has to reposition its rear talons to the front of the fish. And as soon as it does, it takes to the skies. But there are other interesting creatures here like this. What in the world is this? I think I know what this is. Yes, it's a manatee. And apparently, it just wants to show off its beautiful smile. Hey buddy, good to see ya. The osprey are still far too busy snatching menhaden from the ocean, and this one might have grabbed more than it can carry. With only one set of talons holding the fish secure, the fish's head skips across the surface of the water, causing far too much drag. And this osprey decides it's best to let this fish go for another swim. I love capturing these birds on video, and watching them in slow motion is simply amazing. You can really see and understand what's going on, but being able to freeze time gives us an even better look at these beautiful birds. I get to see every single water droplet shimmering like tiny diamonds, while the osprey rises from the ocean like a phoenix from the ashes, its gorgeous eyes peering right into my lens. Look at those beautiful outstretched wings, almost perfectly symmetrical. And with each frozen millisecond of time that passes, the wings become more symmetrical until they are almost a perfect mirrored image of each other, creating a simply breathtaking image. And when the osprey climbs a little higher into the sky, that beautiful blue ocean behind them creates the perfect muted background, helping each water drop find the perfect place in the composition. But this powerful image says even more. The majestic osprey with its 8 black talons outstretched just a moment before impact. Eyes transfixed on some poor unsuspecting fish. Capturing them in a dramatic free fall when they are coming straight out of the sky at an astonishing rate of speed is nothing short of magical. Talons at the ready, eyes wild with excitement. But seeing them coming in head-on really helps put things into perspective. This is the look of unbridled determination, and no other bird on the planet manages to do anything similar. Let's head over to the beach. The surf has picked up close to the shoreline. And further out at sea, even larger waves roll in. And when they collide with the sandbars in shallow water, they send walls of white ocean mist into the air. And one brave lone osprey decides to try its luck in the growing surf. It quickly locates a school of fish and comes falling out of the sky at a very high rate of speed, using its tail to steer itself talon first into the shallow waters below. Its first failed attempt. But this bird decides to try again, and this time it's heading right towards a large wave. And as it gets closer to its intended target, the surface of the water comes to life with fish. With talons outstretched, the osprey slams into the wave, completely missing its target. It tries again, but this time it's coming from the other direction, and it closes its talons at the last possible second and narrowly misses a huge incoming wave. Its next attempt was not so lucky. The bird has horribly miscalculated the surf, and as the wave rises behind the bird, it finds itself caught in the motion of the ocean and winds up riding a wall of white water like an inexperienced surfer. And just like an inexperienced surfer, the osprey gets turned over. I never like to see any animal suffer, but Mother Nature can be brutal at times, and failures can help teach important lessons. As I aim my lens to the skies, our tired, failing osprey tries once again. And as it crashes into the water, another osprey enters a free fall. Our tired bird is struggling to get out of the water, while the more experienced bird comes straight out of the sky. But it looks like the tired bird has managed to catch something, as the more experienced bird slams into the water hard. Our tired bird just can't seem to wrestle its fish from the water, and it reluctantly lets go. Not good at all. And to make matters worse for our tired, failing bird, the more experienced bird pulls out a nice-sized fish. The tired bird flies in closer, giving us a good look at its soaking wet plumage, while the more experienced bird makes the act of catching a fish seem super easy. But defeat is not an option for this bird. It has no choice but to try again. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but this bird is looking for something specific. And as it hits the water one final time, I bring my lens to my eye and peer through. It's at this precise moment in time that I realize both of us are equally determined and focused on the same exact thing: a successful capture. For the bird, it's the fish. For me, it's the bird catching the fish. And as the bird rises and overcomes its failures, I realize, much like the osprey, I have done the same. Capturing those fleeting moments is not an easy task, and I failed many, many times, but I kept at it. And because of that, I have these beautiful stories to share with the world. Hey, thanks for watching. You made it all the way to the end. This video was not sponsored by anybody. I was not paid to do any of this. I did this all on my own, but that does not mean that you can't help support me in what I do. I have a lot of books that are for sale. I have various guides for various cameras. I have shirts like this that you can buy. I have a book that's coming out on Osprey, over 150 pages. It's glorious 12 by 12 hardback edition with the dust jacket. Looks really good. I also offer photography workshops. You can come out and I can teach you to try to capture images like you saw in this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that because I have a lot of good content planned. Let me know what your favorite part was in the comment section below. Click the thumbs up, and it's really important if you liked this video or you found it helpful, share it. That's a big help for me. And until next time, I'll see you later.